the bodies hit the floor. I am the chosen one, and welcome to the Weekend Review. Alright, we're going to start out with Monday Night Raw, and then we're going to go to ECW and then to Smackdown finally. Alright, now nobody fall asleep before we get to Smackdown. Okay, Monday Night Raw this past Monday was weak, okay? But you had the VIP lounge with MVP and William Regal. But then both Matt Hardy and Kofi Kingston come out. Did it turn into a tag team match between MVP and Kofi Kingston against Matt Hardy and William Regal, which was alright, I guess you could say. But then you had Batista and Randy Orton at the end of the night. And then Batista tried to do the same thing Randy Orton did last week to Shane McMahon. And I am not a fan of Batista, so that really kind of ticked me off. But don't worry, Batista, because this Sunday at Judgment Day, or tomorrow night at Judgment Day, Randy Orton is going to beat that ass. But anyway, now, getting back to what I was saying. Monday Night Raw, if I had to, I'm going to write this down too. Raw will get a 3.9 out of 10. 3.9 out of 10. It was below average. I mean, it just didn't excite me, especially building up to a pay-per-view and it didn't deliver. That's what makes me so mad. It did not deliver on its way to the pay-per-view. Did not like it. But anyway, it was okay. Raw had its moments, but at the end of the night it just wasn't that great. Alright, I'm going to move on to ECW. Now I usually don't talk about ECW that much, but some stuff happened on ECW this week, so it's pretty good, you know. It's been about 4 years, but the Peep Show has returned. Christian opened up with the Peep Show on ECW the other night, which was, you know, good. I enjoyed it, you know. Peep Show, ECW champion Christian, I love it, ECW champion. But right now, and then you had D.H. Smith, Tyson Kidd come out. I mean, Tyson Kidd was taking on Finlay, and then out comes D.H. Smith attacking Finlay. This could be a new Hart Foundation thing, and I love it. I think that these guys would do so good together. I think it'd be awesome, and we need to see this. And Natalya being there too. Oh man, all three of them, you know, they're connected with the Hart family and stuff. So that would be awesome to see, and that could spice up ECW a little bit more. And Christian with the Peep Show, that's awesome as hell. But other than that, ECW, I'm going to give ECW with the Peep Show and with the DH, I'm going to give it a 4.0 out of 10. Because I think it's just a tad better. Alright, we're fixing to move on to our final show. I'm going to talk about TNA Impact. Once again this week, watched TNA Impact and fell asleep. Did not get to finish it. It just bores me. It really does. It's not that good. Now, I know there's a lot of people out there, and I'm not saying that TNA's the sorriest wrestling company ever, but I'm just saying everybody's got their own opinion. And my opinion is I don't like TNA. Now, one of my best friends, he loves TNA. He don't even watch WWE. He just watches TNA. I don't see how, but, you know, I mean, which right now, both companies, if they could compete against each other, maybe be a little bit different. Be like WCW days and when they had the ratings wars. That was awesome, but it's not. But my friend, he loves TNA. He watches it. I saw he watches. He don't watch WWE. He used to watch WWE all the time. Then he switched to TNA. But I don't know what to rate TNA because I didn't even finish watching it. I may finish watching it in a little bit, but I'm not going to rate it anyway, so it don't matter. There was a couple little high spots there that I saw. You know, the Daniels thing was high. I like that, you know, for a second or two. But, and that was about it. I don't even know if they did. If they did unmask Suicide, if you know, let me know, because I don't even know if they did or not. So that's how bad it was. But if they did unmask him like they said they was gonna do, let me know and everything. Now we're gonna head off to SmackDown now, which I thought SmackDown this week was good. I thought it was off the chain. Okay, I love the opening promo of SmackDown when Jericho comes out there. He's whining about this and he's whining about that, and then Edge comes out, and the two egos meet in the ring. It was awesome, you know. And then Theodore Long comes out, and then, you know, he says you're gonna have a match tonight, and that was awesome. R-Truth match with Mike Knox. I like R-Truth, or I liked him when he was in WWE the first time as K-Quick. I liked him in TNA as Ryan Killings. But R-Truth is they're gonna have to boost him up some more. You know, he's a great athlete and all, but anyway, on to my next thing. The CM Punk John Morrison versus Shelton Benjamin thing and all that it was a good match. But Charlie Haas and Shelton Benjamin just don't have it no more as a tag team. They just didn't look as good as they used to. I like to see John Morrison out there. I like CM Punk, but I thought what they did with him every week on SmackDown, trying to cash in at Money in the Bank, and then Umaga comes out, that's stale. Okay, I'm glad that this match is going to happen tomorrow night so we can get that out of the way. The Money in the Bank is going to have to be cashed in, like Spinnernet once said in one of his earlier videos. It's got to be cashed in a different way this year. You know, he's going to have to legitimately cash it in facing one-on-one instead of, you know, cashing it in when he's on his back every time. It gets old that way, you know. But it's what I'm talking about here is that the end of this SmackDown was good. I enjoyed the ending. The Edge Chris Jericho match, it was good, you know. For a non-title world title match, it was decent. I enjoyed it, you know. I'm sure a lot of you got different opinions on it. I thought it was very, very good. I thought the end was good. I'm going to give SmackDown a 5.2 out of 10. It could have been a little bit better, but I'm going to give it a 5.2 out of 10. But as far as the matches go on SmackDown, honestly, SmackDown beat Raw again this week. No doubt. SmackDown beat Raw this week. And I'm going to go as far, and I know y'all probably say, you're crazy. I'm going to go as far as say ECW beat Raw this week. Raw has got to pick up. It's just got to pick up. Anyway, on to my next segment. Wrestler of the Week. Well, this week's Wrestler of the Week is Jeff Hardy. And we're going to wish Jeff Hardy luck as he goes into Judgment Day this Sunday and faces Edge for the World's Heavyweight Championship. We hope he wins. But I hope you enjoyed this edition of the Weekend Review. Just to get a little thing on my chest, I promoted a couple of DVDs last night. I'm fixing to watch WWE Unauthorized. If you've seen it, let me know. If you haven't, let me tell me what it's about, because I mean, I don't know. I mean, I'm fixing to watch it here in just a second. And then I plugged this video, Life in the Fast Lane, last night. Must see. After I got off from doing this video, I actually watched the rest. I watched it again. I've watched this time, you know, tell how many times, and it's not. It's real interesting to hear some of the stories. It's shoot interviews. It's not, you know, a $1 billion production either. It's just a little cheaply done DVD that's real well. I enjoyed it. But you have fun. We'll check you out later, baby. This is The Chosen One, and I'm out.
Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor.